No, you're not wearing that shirt. Get the fuck out of here.
What do you think? You like it?
I like. Did you just make that? Is that personally made for you?
Yeah, this is my new shirt.
No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Can I buy that on your website?
Yeah, after this podcast, I'm going to sell it.
Are you serious? That's your design?
Yeah.
Well, you better send me one.
I'll send you one.
All right, I'll send you one of mine. Oh, you can't wear mine because you're sponsored.
Yeah. I'll still send you one though.
Okay, cool. You've been causing a lot of fucking drama, man. What's going on?
No. I didn't start it, but I'm just finishing it.
Who started it?
He did.
Why? What did he say?
Well, so Generation Iron, posted me and Blessing, we're gonna battle to New York, and then he reposted it.
Yeah.
And said, bets that I'll smoke this kid in 13 weeks. So I'm like, here we go. So then I made a video replying to it. And then he made a video laughing at it. Then I made a video saying, wow, you made this video and read all your comments. Not one is for you. That must suck.
Yeah.
So then I just kept going from there.
So now you're not going to let it go.
No, when I'm the type of person, you call me out, I'm gonna fuck you up to the show.
But I called you out. I'm gonna do indie. No, yeah, okay. I can see that. So Generation Iron started it.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess they instigated it.
And you're just gonna run with it. Do you think you can beat him handily?
I think I can beat him with the way I look right now.
Really?
Yeah.
We were looking at so I did bodybuilding and bollocks earlier today, and we were looking at you guys' photos side by side. He's pretty good. He's not going to be easy to beat.
I just hope he comes in conditioned.
I think you can beat him, but I don't think it's going to be easy.
I'm not saying it'll be easy, but I will come out on top.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting though. You guys have definitely added like some drama to the show.
Oh yeah, it's a fun little rivalry.
What if you do indie and you win? Are you still going to do New York?
Well, I'm doing New York.
Now you have to.
I'm not doing indie. I'm doing New York.
Oh, you're not doing indie anymore?
No.
Because originally we spoke. You said you're going to do indie first, then you're going to do.
Well, that's because we were unsure about New York yet.
Yeah.
But it's official. Like New York is
they're doing
Tampa, May 15th. So that's what we're gonna do.
So okay. Huh? What's your weight at right now?
I was 277 this morning.
I got to have him on the podcast now, right?
As long as I'm in it with you.
I can't talk to him alone, like just me and him.
No.
You have to be here.
I gotta be in it.
But I was gonna have him on, and then I was gonna have you're on with me every week.
Yeah.
So I was gonna have him on periodically to keep updates going, and then at the end I'll have you on together.
All right.
Or should we have you both on together from here on out and just let you talk shit for half an hour on the show?
I'll go all day. All day.
You know what? Is Guy late? I think Guy's late again, eh?
What time is it? It's 7:29.
Oh no,
he's got a minute.
we're early. Yeah, we're early.
He's got a minute.
So listen, when this kind of stuff happens, it doesn't bother you?
I think it's fun. I think I don't know if he's taking it personal. I honestly hope he doesn't, but if he does, I still don't care. But I just look at it as, it's fun camaraderie for the sport, and we're just talking shit.
Yeah, I don't think Blessing doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would take it personally.
I don't think so neither.
I'm still amazed at your shirt. Do you like all asses?
No, not all asses.
Do you like small asses?
No.
What if they're small and round?
That's what I like to call a cute butt. It's cute.
Your next shirt should say cute butt on cute ass on it. So is cute butt good?
Yeah. I mean, cute butts are nice.
Yeah, but not.
But I prefer a big round butt.
Can it be big and sloppy?
How sloppy we talking?
Like, those
like a bunch of cellulite and shit on it.
If there's like, it's got a lot of dimples. Is it still good?
I'm not for it.
It's got to be smooth, big and smooth.
Big and smooth.
What if it's gigantic and smooth? Like, what if it's really big but no dimples?
I could work with that. Yeah.
Would you date that or just bang that?
I would just bang it. That's not dating material.
Okay, so
no way, bro.
What's date? Well, I want to know what's dating ass look like.
I would say like between a cute and a big butt, like right in the middle.
In the middle, like an off-season figure girl.
Yes.
Okay.
I could go for that. Yeah.
Okay. Nick, have you ever met my training partner, Paul?
No, I haven't.
Paul, that's Paul. He's my training partner. We've been best friends for 20 fucking years.
20 years?
15 years. Yeah, best friends. And he's chronically high.
I can hear you, Fouad. I'm not high right now.
So I decided this is going to be the all Italian show.
Yeah, I like this.
I got Nick, you're Italian. Paul,
7:30.
Nick, meet Paul.
That guy.
Paul's Italian, and now I got the most Italian meatball of all of them. Guy.
The fucking meatball.
The fucking meatball. Where's your fucking coffee? Where's your coffee?
I didn't even shower yet. I just got back from the gym, sat down, sweaty underwear and joggers.
You fucking dirty asshole.
You don't shower ever, as for apparently from last week. We found that.
Well, first of all, the podcast normally is on Tuesday. You make the podcast around your fucking schedules.
No, I don't. I like doing it early. I'm doing it around
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I could do it at 12.
I like doing it at Nick's time. Nick doesn't like doing 12.
Why? What do you do at 12 o'clock?
I don't know. Nick's fucking jerking off all day or something. I don't know.
Ask me.
Yeah, do you guys see Nick?
I know. I love that.
Hey, Guy. He's gonna send me one. I got a Ass Man shirt on the way. Guy, tell me Paul doesn't look like Uncle June from Sopranos.
110%.
Oh,
Guy,
wow, he does.
See?
But much younger, right?
A little bit.
Thanks.
Guy, have you ever met Paul?
Virtually now. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Guy. I actually met you a couple years ago, just briefly for a minute.
Where?
But you did Niagara Falls.
Oh, yes, I did meet you. Yeah. Yes.
You guys have to be nice to Paul. He's an IFBB judge now.
Yeah, I'm a rookie judge.
Really?
Yeah, look at Nick. Look at Nick's attitude. Just
Wait,
changed.
who's an
It's okay, Nick. I like you already.
Nice
It's okay.
to see you, Paul.
It's okay. I like you, Nick. I like your shirt too.
Paul,
Thank you.
I don't win the fucking Olympia, bro.
It'll be years before I judge that show, if ever. So
I'll be dead by then. Don't worry about it.
come to Toronto. I'm judging that at least. I can help you out there.
Nice.
So, me and before you guys logged on, me and Nick were talking about asses.
Ooh, that's my favorite subject.
And
Sounds like Paul needs an ass man shirt.
I am an ass man, 100%.
Nick, Paul is a 100% ass man.
Is that from the Seinfeld episode?
No, man, I got this made.
No, he's
really?
Yeah,
that's awesome. You gotta somehow personalize that and sell those.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
He is selling them. What do you think he's doing wearing it?
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you just made it for your own, wearing pleasure.
No, that's going to be on his
Well,
website.
it is for my wearing pleasure, but I'm going to sell it too.
Good idea. I'd buy one for
The
sure.
one that says peeing with a boner is fun.
So Nick says he doesn't like big asses with dimples. How do you feel about that, Paul?
Okay, well,
Paul's married, so he can't say too much. But
I could talk a little bit about asses. Okay, so like dimply all over, dimply just in the middle. What are we talking?
Well, it'd be weird if it was just dimples in the middle only.
We're talking about like
You've seen
like.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. You've seen dimples in the middle only? What the fuck ass is that?
Yeah. Well, like
what kind of asses are you into?
Well, they're like meaty, like in the middle part is mostly
and
like
and the outside is smooth.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before in my life.
No,
I've never seen it.
Oh, maybe I'm divulging too much.
Like a 9 millimeter, like just one. That's it.
Like it kind of sinks in the middle a little bit.
Just 1 9 millimeter. Just there's not like hail dents all over the ass.
No.
Okay,
I don't
we're
want that, no.
talking a good size ass, but it's got dimples everywhere.
If there's dimples everywhere, just standing, that no.
So what about okay?
Sometimes when you grab a girl's ass, then it dimples up. Like that's okay.
What about dimples standing, but when she's bent over, there's no dimples?
Is she gonna walk over on all fours all day?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just asking. Like, sometimes a girl could be standing there, it could be dimples, but then when she bends over, there's no dimples.
Yeah,
but
that should happen.
I like a girl to be sexy. I like a girl in sweats and a hoodie. To me, if a girl's in sweats and a hoodie, you can pull that.
Okay, I didn't ask you what you like.
But what I'm saying is,
sweats and a hoodie is a sexy fucking look, man.
I like a girl to just be standing there and looking sexy. So if she's just standing there in tights and she's got like hail dents all over her ass or cottage cheese, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, if you could see it with spandex.
No, I don't know. No, if I'm grabbing it, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if there's, so you guys all agree then, if there's dents,
relaxed hail dents.
If there's any dents, it's no good.
No,
it's no bueno.
See, I'm okay with it.
Nikki's not licking that butthole.
I don't mind a little bit. I don't mind a little bit of dents here and there. I don't mind either. I don't need it to be perfect.
That's that Middle Eastern in you.
Yeah, maybe. I just don't. Yeah, you fucking.
You have all white here and then Middle Eastern, and you're like, I like the fat hail dent fucking cottage cheese butts.
You Italians are all flashy. You need it to be perfect. It's fucking smooth.
Whoa. First of all, I said I like it to look good when she's standing there. That's all I said.
Okay, does that mean you are for or against a little bit of cellulite?
If she's just standing there and I can see it, yeah.
Can I say something?
Of course you can.
If they got a little muscle, if they got some muscle and then a little bit of, cellulite, it's okay. But if there's no muscle and cellulite, then you got a problem.
Well, if it's droopy and cellulite, that's gross. But if it's round with a little bit of cellulite, I'm okay with that.
Right.
I can't do cellulite.
None?
You're young. You're
young, Nick.
Yeah, Paul, that's what I was going to say. He's like, he's 25. He's 25. He's like, nah, man, it's got to be perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I would fuck a girl with cellulite, but I can't date her.
What about a girl? You can't date a girl with a flat ass either.
No, I'm not pancakes. No way.
No.
I'm not pancakes.
What about you, Guy?
What?
Can you date a girl with no ass?
I like butt. I need a little round booty.
What about like if she's got huge tits? Is that okay?
Ass over titties, bro.
Don't do it.
Ass over titties.
I don't care.
100%.
Am I the only fucking tit guy on this podcast?
Yeah,
I like tits, but if she don't got an ass,
because everybody can buy boobs, and I don't like girls with fake asses. That's not even attractive to me.
No,
that's disgusting.
No, to me, like girls with fake boobs, like anybody can get fake boobs and look good, like with fake tits. So if you have a good ass, that's harder to get and like build by itself rather than just going to get fake tits.
I gotta find some tit friends. I only have all my friends are ass. I gotta find tit friends. I gotta find.
You gotta have some more Middle Eastern guys on.
I'm gonna have some more. I'm gonna find a bunch of.
There's gonna be a meme now of like you with an ass and like us three with tits on our faces, and we're gonna be called like the tit friends.
I gotta find some tit friends and do a podcast with them. That's what I got.
Is James and what's James and Ben?
Everybody I know is an ass guy. I mean, I'm an ass guy too. Don't get me wrong, but I like tits.
I'm not. I didn't. Well, Tema, I didn't say. Okay, see how you like to change the verbiage. You go. Well, I like tits. We all like boobs. Nobody on this podcast says I don't like tits.
Yeah, I like to suck a nice tit.
You always got to take it a step further, Nick. You always have to go one step. You can't just say I like tits. You can't just say I like. You got to say I like to suck a tit.
Always. Well, what else are you gonna do with it? Stare at it?
No, I'm just saying. You always got to go. You always got to level up the fucking whatever that you got to level.
One-liner.
Yeah.
The one-liner. Yeah.
Okay, we all like tits, but let's say a rating system. Out of 10, how important is the ass? And out of 10, how important is tits? Paul, you start.
10 and 4.
That's pretty good. I would say, 10 and 5.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is where we're different. I'm like,
you have to have an ass. If you don't have tits, like it's cool, whatever. You got an ass though.
I'm like
100%.
Nick, are you gay?
What's wrong
That,
with you?
that comment plus the butthole comment.
Why does
Look,
that
I
mean
like
gay?
big titties, but if you have a nice ass and you're not so big in this
Yeah, but
department, it's
bro,
cool.
Bro, a 4? What's next? You could have a little penis?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You got like tits more than a 4.
Okay, a 5?
See,
At the
I'm like 8 and 10.
Paul agreed with me. What the
Yeah, at
fuck?
the most 5.
What do you
At the
want?
most.
Gay
What do you
too?
want? Well, an
It's
8
not
and 10. What
important
do
to
you want? Fouad wants like the perfect Barbie doll.
No,
He
I said
does.
8 and 10.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking much a 10.
No, I'm saying 8. Ass is of 8 importance. Tits are of 10 importance.
Okay, but are you only going out of 2 things? Ass and tits is like everything else considered?
What do you mean?
Like personality?
Yeah,
I'm
like
not talking about. We're not talking about any of that. I'm saying.
Yeah, but an 8 and a 10 for tits and ass, that's high, bro.
Wait, it's not about how good they look. It's about the level of importance. So the level
8 is high, bro.
Yeah, well, that's important. Ass is important to me. It's that important.
No. You said yeah, but that's for those two to be. It's very hard to find that
Balance.
But that's what I like.
It's usually like you'll find a great ass with no boobs, and
Yeah,
then
well, maybe
boobs
my-
pop.
Maybe my
Because if you find a girl with great boobs and then they get an ass, to me, it's like now it's like
You're kind of proving my point, guy. Why do you think I'm gay for it?
because I
What
think
the fuck, man?
because you gave tits a 4.
yeah,
You
that's
gave
what,
8 too high.
yeah. What
I'm
the
saying
fuck?
you could have thrown it. You could at least went 50% and made me feel good.
Why does it have to be your rating system? I got my own rating system. 8. An ass is of 8 importance. And tits are of 10 importance.
What
You
happens if a
like
girl
big
says
ass
fucking-
titties, don't you, Fouad?
Who has got high expectations?
I didn't say they have to be huge, but they have to be a 10.
What's the size limit for you?
C cup.
Whoa.
Is it-
You
it has to be-
legit have a cup?
No, that's the minimum. That's the minimum.
That's a
happens if
minimum.
she's a little
No, I
peanut?
like-
What happens if she's a peanut?
What do you mean?
Sometimes little girls could have like a big B and it'd be like, fucking 5 feet.
No,
Symmetrical.
it's got to be a C
I
cup.
like
Wow,
triple
bro.
Ds.
What happens if a girl's like, you know what? I won't date a guy. I like guys with hair on their head.
I'd be like, don't date me then. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm obviously the wrong guy for you then.
What happens if she said that when she met you, but she thought you were hot and then you took off your hat?
Well, I'd be like, you shit out of luck. Sorry. It's like if she took off her bra and it was a push-up bra and she had no tits, I'd be like, oh fuck. I'd be like, shit out of luck then. Like, that happens. That happens,
I mean,
right?
I don't know.
Look, I didn't say that I wouldn't take anything other than, obviously, because once you factor in personality and looks and all these other things,
Success.
the 8 and the 10 could not matter at all. I'm saying if we're just talking about tits and ass, those are the level of importance.
Well, then I would say 10 and 10 if that's all we're talking about.
Okay, but one has to be more important than the other.
10 and 9 then.
What's 10?
What's
The
10?
ass?
The butt.
The butt. So tits are a 9. Or tits of that, they're that, because see, for Paul, like, he doesn't care about tits.
I mean, I don't really care, but if that's the only 2 things we're grading, I'll give it as high as I can.
You're an asshole. You don't know how to play the game. You're just being a dick.
If I don't loophole, you get mad now. That's the problem. That's the problem.
All right, fine. Let's factor everything in. You meet a girl, everything, looks, her personality, her, what
But
she does.
I wouldn't give an ass in 10 then.
If you meet, okay, this is what I'm saying. If you meet a girl and you factor everything in, like, can I marry this girl? Can I be with this girl? Blah, blah, blah. How successful is she? How important do the ass and tits become?
Like a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Paul, what do you think? You
I
haven't
was
said
gonna
anything.
say 7, yeah.
You gotta have an ass. Gotta have an ass.
So even if all the other things are great, she's
No
still gotta
ass,
have,
no-
she's got to have
no
at least,
ass. I'm gone.
she's got,
I would say the ass has got to be at least.
I love.
But I would
you
say
know me,
I would
Fouad.
say I would say the ass has to be a 7 or an 8.
At
That's
least an
right.
8. At least an
That's
8. You know me, Fouad. You know how important it is to me.
see, I could go with a 7 ass and an 8 tits.
So you're
Yeah.
not that much different.
No, it's not that much
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I lean more tit.
You know, it's like
I lean more on ass.
I
Yeah, me
gotta. I don't know if I can ask this question because I get 2 married guys in here.
Well, I
You
can
gotta ask it. I'm not
answer. I
married.
can answer hypothetically. Go ahead.
yeah, I can marry. I can answer.
I'm not married. You gotta ask.
I have arguments with friends. Could you sleep with a girl that has a banging body but like a not attractive face? Because my answer is no.
Yes. I-
Butterface.
Well, okay, time out. How ugly is she?
See what Nick? I'm just saying like somebody that you but like this, somebody that you would normally see and go, she's got a smoking body, but just like her like
fucked up teeth.
Like yeah, just gross face. But I got guys that, like
no.
I have friends that like that literally say that doesn't matter to me, and I'm like, you have to kiss.
No, she's got to be cute, especially for kissing. I can't kiss gross.
Who said you got to kiss her?
Bro, you ain't, bro.
Who said you got to kiss her?
Okay, hypothetically, you banged a chick without kissing her?
Hypothetically, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hypothetically, you get a divorce.
Hey, Nick, I had hair at one point. You didn't know me back then.
I've seen pictures. You were a little stud back in the day.
It was ugly.
I remember when you made a post and somebody asked you how you came up with that do, and I think your answer was, I kept going bald, and then like it just like happened that way one day, right?
No.
The mohawk?
No, the mohawk wasn't because I went bald. The mohawk was on purpose.
Was it?
Yeah, I was the first one to have it, and then I think after me, Jason had it.
But the mohawk finally ended with like a
at the very end it kept going bald until I was finally like, okay.
But isn't that? But I think that's what I read. Why you kept
that very last piece hung around for a little bit.
Yeah, it was like
a unicorn.
Emoji.
I kind of had like a Mel Chansey for a little while.
I always felt like the poop emoji. You kind
of. Anyways, so you, Nick, I have a hard time believing you wouldn't sleep with a girl if she was a little bit on the lesser side of good looking.
If she's like a little ugly, then yeah, I would fuck her. But if she's like completely gross, like a 1 out of 10, no.
I didn't just. Like,
I don't think I believe you.
Wait, do you believe me that I wouldn't?
That's not my problem.
I believe? No, I don't believe you either, guy.
I argue with my friends about this. My friends know that I wouldn't.
I know you would.
I would not.
I'm positive. You're single and you live at home alone. And I'm pretty sure if somebody knocked on your door right now and said, I want to suck your cock, you wouldn't say no.
I'd go, no.
You're such a fucking liar,
bro,
man.
I can't. I like an attractive face on a girl, bro. It's like big with me.
Guy,
Sorry, bro.
Guy, when was the last time you had sex? I'm just saying it matters.
The standard gets lower.
You got to answer.
Because if it's been
I don't make enough to do this podcast.
If it's been like a month, then maybe I believe you. If it's been 2, I'm like, nah, you're a fucking liar.
I will argue I can't hook up with a girl that I'm not attracted to, dude. I can't.
Even if it's been 2 months.
I can't, dude.
What if you're drunk?
I don't drive.
You don't have that like one night in your history where you were hammered and you did something really fucked up. Every guy has that story.
I have one night that I did a lot of shit that people said that I did that I don't remember.
Okay, well that
was in college.
Yeah, that's probably the truth.
Yeah, I don't know what really happened though.
Nick, what about you? You don't have a night where you were so fucking hammered, you're like, I can't believe I woke up next to this thing. I'm just saying.
This thing.
Everybody has been there. Don't fucking lie. You guys are fucking liars. I don't care what you say.
No, dude. I'm not saying I'm not saying the only girls I've hooked up or dated are hot. But for me, the girls that I have hooked up with or dated, I have found facially attractive, or I wouldn't have hooked up with them.
Yeah, I know some of the girls you've dated. They're good-looking girls. But I'm just saying, everybody.
You say you know what?
I said I know some of the girls you've dated. They're good-looking girls. I'm giving you a compliment.
I don't go flipping fucking names.
But I'm not giving any names. All I'm saying is
I'll start dropping elbows.
All I'm saying is I don't believe that the other scenario hasn't happened at some point in your life.
Nah.
Not even college or high school or anything?
With all the tests we take, are you fucking crazy? I mean, fuck. When I started doing gear, I was an animal.
I never said at one point I wasn't an animal. I'm just saying the latter of the two I just didn't do.
So you were an animal, but everybody was hot. Okay, here we go. And
I didn't say, whoa. I didn't say did I say everybody was hot, or I said I found everybody that I was with attractive? That's what I said.
Yeah, Fouad, for all you know, a girl he could get with, you would think is ugly. So.
Like some of my friends,
you know what, Nick?
Tim are hot, and I'm like, they're fucking gross.
But the guy, she's not ugly. She's cute.
I see what you're saying, Nick. So he could think they're good looking, but they're probably not.
Yeah.
See that. You don't go. No, Nick. Don't even agree with that. You see how he changed the word?
I didn't say. He said it. He said it.
No. You threw fucking probably in. He didn't say probably ugly. You said that. See how you push shit on this fucking podcast and nobody catches it but me? You fucking saboteur. I'm pulling that shit with me. Fuck out of here. Well, see what he does?
Oh, I know. I know this guy. I've known him for a long time.
He thinks he tries to get away with it with me. You don't slide.
He does this to me every day, just not on a computer.
If I lived close to Fouad, we would probably fist fight.
No, we would not. No, we wouldn't.
You should see when he's dying.
You'd probably be my best friend. Me and Paul would hang out all the time, and Nick.
Yeah.
We would definitely all hang out.
Me and Nick would go riding on our Harleys.
I had a guy tonight, by the way. Nick,
yeah.
I had a guy tonight come up to me in the gym, last night, and he's like, I really like you on Fouad's podcast, and I'm like, great. Now I'm getting fucking recognized for this stupid podcast.
Of course you are,
and,
dude.
I get recognized everywhere because
you should be proud. You should be proud of that guy. You're probably more popular now.
So he goes,
podcast.
So he goes, I'm joking, you idiot. So then he goes, we really learn a lot about Nick on that podcast. I was like, yeah, a little too much sometimes.
You guys know that 50,000 people a week are watching this shit? Is that insane to you?
Oh, the insane part is how come I don't have 50,000 new Instagram followers?
Yeah.
I always get a bunch of new ones after something like this because of Fouad, and usually about half of them are from the Middle East. But it's cool.
Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, so everybody has seen Nick starting trouble online or what?
Oh, I was ready for this. On the way home, my buddy,
I seen that.
My friend called me and was like, hey, did you do bro chat yet this week? And I was like, no. And they're like, oh, did you see the stuff about Nick and Blessing? And I'm like, no. So Nicholas, what is that?
Nick has started trouble, man. He's
I didn't start it. I'm just.
My exact words were, really? Nick's a really nice guy. I don't think he'd start problems with anybody.
Yeah, but
I didn't start it.
I asked Nick before you guys got on, and his words to me were, I didn't start it, but I'm going to finish it. So
what happened?
I did say that.
What happened?
Tell them.
So I'll tell. So Generation Iron posted a picture of me and Blessing doing New York Pro that we'll be battling it out, and then Blessing reposted it and said, bets that I'll smoke this kid in 13 weeks. So I was like, okay. So I basically called him out in a story, and then he made a video of like him, Kai Green, and a couple other people from Redcon watching my video and then laughing, which they laughed at the wrong part of the video. So the video was stupid regardless. And then I made a video basically saying, wow, everyone in your comments are roasting you. Doesn't that suck pretty much? And then it pretty much just kept escalating back and forth from there. And then I called him out today. I said, if you're as good as you think you are, why don't you come train language with me this Sunday since you're only an hour away?
Oh, he's only an hour away?
Yeah,
he's in Boca.
Oh, fuck, man. That's great. You guys could do
shit. I will. I gotta fucking.
So, okay, let's take a minute. Paul is an IFBB judge. So
rookie judge.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Well, he's a rookie judge. So if you don't if you don't like his answers, just say, don't worry, you're just a rookie.
I need experience.
Okay, so let's take Paul's experience that he has so far.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I see Fouad. He's pulling up pictures.
What do you think? What do you think, Guy?
These are old as fuck.
Yeah, I know, but this is the closest thing I have to how lean what he could look like currently.
I got to see Nick because Nick's.
I'll bring up Nick's. One second.
You show my current shit.
You show my current shit. Okay,
Nick, you and your fucking little head, relax.
Yeah.
All right, so let's find a good picture.
Why don't you just go to Why don't you just go to a contest pic from last year?
Wait a minute.
Just wait a minute.
Yeah, just wait a minute. Here, look. Boom. Front double. Okay.
Yeah.
Front double, Paul.
Yeah.
Front double.
You can't get them side by side?
No, because it's going to take it out of the screen.
Do it again?
Are we really doing this right now?
Yeah. I'm gonna do this. I gotta have.
No, you gotta show my recent front double, man. That shit is fantastic.
I'm gonna have Blessing on the podcast too. I'm gonna
Right,
do
go
this.
to his recent front double.
Where's your recent one, man?
At the top, buddy. At the top.
At the top. All right. Where? Here?
No. Scroll down.
Here?
Right there, man. Look at that.
Where your legs at, asshole?
The other one's better, man.
Yeah. Kids love.
The
Your legs are covered.
The other one's better. Get out of here. You sit back and just enjoy the show for a second. We're gonna critique you. Okay. What do you think, Paul?
Okay. What do I think? Okay. So just overall, what do I think of Nick's physique?
Well, what do you think of Blessing's front double?
Okay.
Versus Nick's front double?
Well, I see Nick's got definitely a lot more leg size. Can I show me Blessings again for a minute?
This is Blessings.
Blessings seems to have a little bit more flair to his lats from the front, at least in that picture, at least, you know.
Yeah.
But Nick's arms are bigger, Nick's thicker for sure. In that shot there too, Blessings' hamstrings don't look very impressive. Can you see that again?
Well, yeah, he's still not. He's still not in shape.
Just the front.
Yeah, I know he's not in shape there,
yeah.
but
no, we're just doing the
3
front
weeks
foot.
out, he should be fat fuck.
I've never seen Blessing on stage. I've seen Nick compete a couple times, at least, you know, on video. I've never seen Blessing compete though. I'd love to see him stand. What does Blessing weigh on stage roughly?
Well, this picture is 260, so I'm going to assume that he's going to go on stage at 250.
How tall is he?
I think he's five. I think Ben said he was 5'9" or 5'10".
I think
Really?
it's
So
like
what you're
pretty
telling me
thick,
is we're gonna weigh the same on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just wonder if he can get hard enough. Was he when he got his pro?
Okay, well
let's
let's ignore his conditioning for now.
Okay,
let's
so
assume because he's working with Chad, so let's assume he's going to be shredded.
Oh, okay, yeah. I definitely see Nick having the advantage in the lower body there, and thickness too, probably up top. Blessing might be a little rounder, at least in that picture, at least a little bit more like his lats from the front. You've seen the flare out there in that front little bicep shot. It looks like he's got a pretty small waist for a big dude. Yeah. But you know, until you see two guys standing next to each other, though, it's so hard to say, you know, when you're just looking at pictures.
I agree. I see one guy with shape and one guy with muscle. Not that you don't have shape, Nick. It's just his strength is his shape. Your strength is your muscularity.
Yeah, his roundness,
like this is going to be, it's weird. It's going to be hard to beat for Blessing because, like, look at this back double, which is, I think when this is totally shredded, is going to look really pretty.
By the way, I'm looking at other pictures if you want.
But then I see Nick's back double, and I'm like, fuck, like
that's a lot of grainy muscle.
This lower body is not
going
to be easy to beat by anybody.
No, little hamstrings. Jeez.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you get any other pictures of Blessing from like his show or anything that he did?
Let me see. He hasn't. He
got his pro card.
I don't know. It's probably way down though, Paul. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to waste like.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I just don't want to waste 10 minutes trying to find it.
Yeah. No.
He hasn't competed in like 3 years or something like that. I don't know.
Really? Yeah. It's been. I know.
This is in pretty good shape.
Look at his hamstrings there too, right? Like I know they're not like dialed in there, but they also look like they're a little bit underdeveloped too.
Well, yeah. When you look at this lower body and you look at this lower body, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What about the upper body in this back shot?
It's got nice shape. I think Nick's is thicker from that. At least looking at that shot, Nick's is thicker. Whereas Blessings, he's got nice attachments. He's got nice roundness. He's got nice shape to his back.
Let's see.
But in that picture, at least,
I thought Blessing's upper back was thicker, but Nick had way more detail.
Yeah, and thickness too, for sure.
I thought the opposite of it too.
There's a back
Nick's
double.
Nick's V taper is different because Nick's lats are bigger and longer, and Blessing's attached a little higher.
They are higher for sure, yeah. Which makes his waist look smaller a little bit too. It kind of gives you that illusion of it, but can also take away in certain poses.
Yeah.
What's your final thoughts, Paul? Before we move on,
if standing next to each other, just from what I've seen out of both of them, I would go with Nick going into that show.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to beat the amount of muscularity, but
for sure.
The thing is, he's going to have really pretty shape. I know that for sure. So it really just comes down to like
preference.
Yeah, the judges are either going to go for shape or muscularity. Like this is a good shot for him.
Yeah, but it'd be like, is Nick's size too much? Is it just too much for him?
Yeah,
just going to overpower.
Be like a big Randy Phelps situation.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, this is good shape too. So
it's good shape for a big dude. For sure.
No. I did not say Nick didn't have a good shape.
No. I know you. I was just commenting aside from what.
And Nick, I didn't say that. I'm saying that his shape. He's got very nice lines and shape. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's
those legs are nuts.
Nick, you're a fucking freak, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to smoke them.
Another year or two of training on top of this physique.
Well, Paul, you don't know this, but Nick said that he's predicted he's going to win the Olympia in 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, he's going after Rami.
Really?
Rami said the winter is coming, and Nick said, I'm bringing the heat.
I love it. Ass man is coming.
Ass man is coming. Yeah, you better be careful, Nick. They can't. The IFBB can't let Mr. Olympia be the ass man.
Right.
You're gonna have to tone that down a bit.
There's only one ass man.
No, I'm just saying, like, they're not going to want the guy that's being the ambassador of all of bodybuilding to be walking around wearing a shirt wearing says ass man.
I think he's a fantastic ambassador.
Guy, don't you agree?
Comment.
Huh?
I say whatever the fuck I want, so you're asking the wrong.
Yeah, but
You gotta be you.
But if you were going to be Mr. Olympia,
I mean, he has a shirt that says ass man. He's not known. He's known as the mutant.
no. After this podcast is done with him, he's going to be known as the ass man. There's only a few more episodes to go, and Nick is going to be the ass man.
Nick, if you get a tattoo that says ass man, I'll be forever your best friend.
You gotta get a license plate.
Your license plate should say A55 man.
Yeah.
It should.
I never
I'll
saw
see if I can do it.
Okay, let's do some. We'll do some questions. Paul, I have a question for you first.
Okay.
Is it gay if you like your? Is it gay if you like? Is it gay if you like your glutes feeling sore?
Like from training, you're saying, right?
Wait, all the time?
I'm reading the question. I don't know what the
Is
caveat.
it gay if you like it when your glutes are sore? That's the question.
Yes.
Well, you better be real careful.
I know. Because on one
It
hand,
is
you
a
could
pretty
you got a
trick
great leg
question.
workout.
Yeah, but if he's talking 24/7, I mean, you gotta disconnect the skull, buddy.
Well, I personally don't enjoy it when my glutes are sore. It makes my movements a lot more, restricted. And but so no, I'm gonna say no.
Also diplomatic, eh? He's like, I personally don't like it when my glutes are sore.
You're so Canadian, eh?
Italian Canadian.
No, fucking fool. I just go, and he's so diplomatic, eh?
What, because I say A?
yeah.
Because I say A all the time. If you could steal one body part from any bodybuilder for your physique, what would it be, and who would you take it from?
Who's this for?
Everybody. I would take Phil Heath's arms. Can I take two body parts, triceps and biceps? Is that
No, man, just one.
Does arms count as one body?
Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
Yeah.
All right, take Phil Heath's triceps. I think if I had
I'll take Ronnie Coleman's back.
That's what I was gonna say. Or Joel Stubbs.
See, I think my career would have been really different if I had a big fucking set of arms.
How big are your arms?
The most I measured, I think, was 22 and a half. But I don't think that matters, though, because, like, your
Is
shit's
that pumped or unpumped?
No, pumped. Like, pumped with a peak flex, the whole thing, right?
That's still big, though.
How big?
22 and a half is, I think, the biggest I measured.
Did you?
Yeah. I think Dorian and Cody measured it. I think we were in World's Gym in Mississauga. It was 2015. It was, like, when I was my biggest.
Really?
But even then, like, it's still the shape of your arms. Like, Nick, your arms are 23 inches, aren't they? Yeah, so it's half an inch more than mine, but they look 3 times the size of my arms.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
that was unpumped.
That was unpumped?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Was it flexed or like with your arms straight?
Oh no, I was flexing, but they weren't
Okay.
pumped.
Okay. So you guys take Ronnie Coleman's back. I would take Phil Heath's triceps.
Or Big Ramy's legs.
Guy, what'd you take?
I think I would take Branch's legs.
Branch's legs.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You can't wait a minute. I gotta pick between biceps and triceps. He can take legs.
All right.
It's like five. It's like five body parts.
Quad, you fucking angry prick.
Well, I'm just saying. I had to pick between fucking biceps and tries.
Quads. All right, relax.
Well, you're gonna have tiny hamstrings. Your legs are gonna look horrible.
All right, then. All right, because you're gonna have big bicep.
You're gonna have massive quads, and then it's like your hamstrings are gonna go inwards.
Okay, and Paul's gonna have a massive back, and he fucking
Nothing else. That's it.
Yeah, but your back can never be too big.
Okay, put Ronnie's
This is
back on
true.
my fucking string bean arms.
Think about it. Can your back ever be too big?
If you
Never.
have peanut arms, it can.
I don't think so.
Yes. Think of a slab of meat with 2 string beans hanging off the sides.
Yeah.
That's a very sinister laughing.
Would you rather be constantly itchy or constantly sticky?
Oh my God.
Sticky.
Sticky.
Sticky?
I hate
Sticky.
being itchy. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about last time you had a mosquito bite, Nick.
It's been a long time.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I can't stand it.
You're right. All right, sticky.
So we're
Would
all
you guys shave your back or wax?
I trim.
Yeah, so trim with the clippers, right?
I trim with clippers, yeah.
When
I
it
do
starts to
both.
grow in, doesn't it get super itchy on your shirt?
No, because I got
Rubber shirt.
I had my back lasered like
That's right. Yeah.
20 fucking times. So
Me too. Me
when
too.
the hair grows back, it grows back real thin.
Oh, not me. I
Yeah.
get the Italian hairy back. It grows.
Well,
I
get
get
your
so
hair
itchy. when it
lasered a
grows
couple
in.
times, bro. It changes your life.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Yeah. You'll still grow hair because
Yeah.
of testosterone, but it'll be so much thinner and shit.
Finer. It's like finer.
Yeah,
hair.
it's finer.
No,
So it's,
ready for this? The
Yeah.
doc told me that's not why.
why?
The hair goes back. The hair goes back because at all times, 20% of your hair is at a resting rate. So they never actually laser it all. That's why it constantly comes back.
Oh, I was told it's because your hormone levels were higher.
No, the doctor told me it's because 20% of your hair is always at a non-growing rate.
Oh, huh. Nick, you don't
My
know.
back's not hairy. I don't have
That's
that
not-
issue.
I know, but where's
It's not an angry question.
constantly itchy or constantly sticky? You're saying
Oh, I said sticky.
sticky?
Yeah.
What were you paying attention to a minute ago?
What?
What? A minute ago, you were paying attention to something over there. What was
No,
it?
I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
I saw you.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Just deny it.
In the background.
Will Paul get his own line of hostile supplements?
Oh, that'd be cool. What do you want to call it, Fouad?
Poly walnuts.
Yeah.
Poly
Peanuts.
walnut. Yeah, poly walnuts. We can do like a fucking like those
advanced line.
like those nut butter creams.
Yeah.
it pop-
Yeah.
Like those
Peanut
nut
butter.
Yeah, those nut
Yeah.
butters.
Paul butter.
We call it Paul. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, it's kind of Paul nut butter. Paul nut butter.
Paul Paul nut
Paul's
butter.
nut-
Yeah, that sounds
Paul nut butter.
Paul's nut Paul's nut
Yeah.
butter.
Yeah. How's
I
that?
won't be buying that.
I wouldn't buy it either. It's just not good.
Who are some of the funnest people to compete against? Funny backstage stories. Sky, you got any stories from backstage?
I mean, like, yeah, good or bad, but like funny ones or like argument ones or
Either. I'm actually up for either. I like hearing people argue backstage.
the one time I'll never forget when fucking Flex Lewis took the fucking the glaze stuff and fucking rocketed across the fucking Arnold backstage.
Why?
There was this fucking guy there. It was like he wasn't an expediter of the Arnolds because he was like a new guy and he was an older guy. And he said we had fucking 20 minutes to start pumping up. And then within 3 minutes, he wanted to line us up and like half of us weren't glazed.
Yeah.
So he starts like getting really fucking nasty with people backstage.
Yeah.
And like Jose had the fucking glaze in his hand. And I turned around to the guy and I go, yo, I just exactly verbatim. I go, you're messing with about fucking 20 angry fucking dwarves, bro. I go, you need to fucking tone it down. And he said something to Jose and he like put his hand on Jose and Jose took the fucking bottle and just fucking slammed it on the ground. He goes, don't you fucking touch me. Starts fucking losing mine. I was like, holy shit, bro.
What about Flex Lewis though? You said Flex Lewis threw the thing across the glaze.
No, that was Jose.
Oh, I thought you said Flex. Didn't you say Flex Lewis or was it me?
Definitely said flex though.
Oh, I said Jose, my bad.
Top 5 tier list machines at the gym. What are your top 5 machines starting from 1st to 5th, Nick?
Like workout machine.
What's your first favorite machine?
The Roger hip press?
The what?
Roger's hip press.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I don't know what that is either.
What is
It's like a
that?
leg press.
Well, why can't you just say leg
Is it the
press?
one that goes like this?
Where you sit
Yeah.
down? in it?
Yeah,
Made by Cybex.
kinda. Yeah.
Everything good is made by Cybex.
Yeah.
Rogers hip press.
It's a leg press that has like an almost like an angle to it, almost like a half moon.
Oh, we use that one, Fouad, don't we?
Oh
So
no,
it's
that's a horizontal leg press. You mean?
This is a hip press.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh,
I call it a horizontal leg press.
That's what I call it.
Well, I was just calling it the proper name.
I don't even like this machine.
that's
That's
like the
what?
hammer strength.
That's one of my favorite leg machines ever.
We were
It's like
me
a
and,
hammer strength leg
me
press,
and-
isn't it?
me and Paul were just talking about this. I was gonna buy one, and Paul's like, nah, don't buy that.
Well, I don't like the unilateral one.
Well, I love those machines. They're the best for legs.
Really?
No, they're
Love them. One
not.
of
Is
my
it-
favorite. Yeah.
Is it unilateral, the one you like, Guy, or is it the one with like
No.
one pad?
No, I like the one plate.
Okay, that's what we talked about, Fouad. The unilateral one we don't like.
Paul,
I don't like the unilateral one. Sucks.
Paul, don't change your tune because you're on the podcast and you're threatened by Guy. He's not going to hurt you. You said to me yesterday, should I buy? I said, should I buy that? And you said no.
No.
You said
No, I
no.
think you should.
Just get a regular leg press. That sucks.
I think what I said was the unilateral one sucks. I think you should get a primary leg press first and then add that later if you decide to.
You said something like that, but it wasn't that nice.
I think you should get that first.
You think so? No,
Really?
I like a regular leg press. I like my favorite leg machine is a hack squat, and then a regular leg press.
A good hack squat.
Yeah.
Cybex hack
The
squat.
Cybex hack
Yeah.
squat
That thing's
and,
murder.
and the Cybex leg press. Those are my two
Yeah.
favorite. And then from there, I would get all the other stuff.
I agree.
So for you, Nick, you think that's your favorite piece of gym equipment?
For legs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about your favorite piece of gym equipment? Period. Is it that one?
Yeah.
What's number two? Number
The incline prime piece.
the press incline prime press.
Yeah.
I think my favorite gym piece is a fucking Smith machine.
I was
could-
thinking the same thing actually.
I can't live without a Smith machine.
Good Smith, yeah.
I could do so much shit on it, man. I like using it for incline bench. I like using it for shoulder press. I like using it for squats sometimes, lunges. Like there's so much shit you can do on it.
Yeah.
What's our other favorite? What's another fucking good piece of gym equipment that we use?
Man,
Are you
I like a
talking
good shoulder press.
piece or something that you can't live without?
I can't live without a Smith machine. Like right now, I'm like looking for one actively.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I want. And then I think other machines you really, really need more than anything are like leg curl, leg extension.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For
Because
sure.
I like seated leg curls more than lying leg curls.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, but you can like when you're talking about, or maybe for back too, because you can't do like there's some stuff you can't do. Like it's harder, it's better to have a lat pull down than it is to try and do chins.
Mm-hmm. You do chins anywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guy, you too stoned tonight to speak?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a podcast. The people at home listen, and we
I
do the
talk a
talking.
lot. I was giving you guys a fucking opportunity not to fucking me not interrupt.
All right. What actor body transformation impressed you the most?
What was the question?
What actor's body transformation impressed you the most?
I think
Actor?
when he did Southpaw was pretty fucking crazy. He got
Yeah, I just watched that.
I think
Yeah. That's a good one actually. Yeah.
what was that movie where Christian Bale weighed like 50 pounds?
Oh yeah.
It can be a
American
backwards.
Psycho.
The Machinist?
The Machinist. American Psycho, he's like normal in that movie.
Or what
No,
about
Machinist.
Machinist, he was like 50 fucking pounds.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Castaway when Tom Hanks looked like a fucking skeleton?
Yeah.
It was like he was
He
dying
was-
on an island.
yeah.
Remember that? He looked
Yeah.
like he was fucking dying.
Going from a regular guy with a dad bod that wants to get into kind of physique stage shape, what would be the first steps? Just working out and getting the diet under control, or looking for help to get everything under control? This is so vague. It's like, where do you start?
Reach out to somebody. Ask for help.
Yeah, find a coach.
Yeah, I'd reach out.
There's so many coaches online. It's like, I don't know why people bother with like trial and error anymore.
Yeah.
I think like a big problem people make too is they're not consistent. You know, they'll train for a couple of weeks, then fuck off for a week.
You want to
I think
see results
consistency-
immediately, and they don't see
Yeah.
results. Give up.
Yeah. Cream of rice is bullshit. Any tips making it taste better besides
Yeah,
what?
besides rice and grinds?
No,
Never tried
why? But that stuff's awesome.
Yeah, why are you saying besides rice and grinds? Just get rice and grinds if you don't like it.
Yeah,
I never
what's the
tried it.
problem? Or put fucking berries in it. Oh, you know what it is? They're probably not making it right.
I had a client, I asked him to send me what he was eating because he said he was eating all his food. So I said, send me what you're eating. He sends me his food, and the cream of rice was like, I don't know, 90 grams dry. And the picture
Okay.
came back, and it was It looked like the smallest amount of cream of rice.
He probably because what they do is they probably put it in the microwave. You're supposed to put it in the microwave and constantly stir it like every minute.
I asked him why there was so little. I'm like, do you put any water? He's like, no, I like it really thick. And I'm like, first of all, that's gross. I don't know how you fucking eat. And second, why would you
eat wet sand?
Yeah. So I wonder if that's what this guy's doing. That's why he doesn't like it.
Yeah,
you measure your cook.
Probably.
Yeah, go to the Pride Foods fucking Instagram page and watch how they make the cream of rice.
Well, or you can just go to my videos and watch how I make my cream of rice.
Don't you put peanut butter, Fouad?
I cook it. When it's done cooking, I put frozen blueberries and cinnamon, sweetener, and peanut butter.
I put
How much
protein
sweetener?
powder when I make them.
How many packages of sweetener you use?
Right now I'm using the stevia drops, and I just squirt like a half the bottle pretty much.
Because that stuff pretty bland.
What, the cream of rice?
Yeah.
Why, you've never had cream of rice?
No, I've never eaten it.
You've never had cream of rice?
No, you can't find it in grocery stores around here. I know you ordered online.
I order online, yeah.
Yeah, I can't find the grocery stores.
Yeah, they don't have it at grocery stores here, so I just get mine on Amazon.
Yeah.
But no, I put a few packets of sweetener and peanut butter and blueberry. It's fucking delicious, man. I have it every single morning.
Yeah, you've been eating it for years.
Not like cream rice.
I don't know. I guess if you don't like oatmeal, you're not going to like cream rice.
No, I hate oatmeal actually. So no.
I love oatmeal.
That's why I eat cream rice. I hate oatmeal.
Really?
You hate the taste of oatmeal, the way it makes you feel?
Fucking consistency, how it tastes. I hate it.
I like
If you had to switch lives with someone on the cast, who would it be? Nick.
I'd probably change with Nick.
Yeah,
Be 26 again.
I think
Be 26 and huge.
James or Nick.
Wait, this podcast or your whole podcast?
Like everything, like the whole real bodybuilding podcast.
How old is James?
31.
26 guy.
What a small head.
Huh?
But I'm cute.
Yeah, but I couldn't I don't want my butt being like ever.
Yeah, he's got to take that into account.
I take that into full consideration.
Hey, Guy, Paul's with you, Guy.
Paul, how old are you?
Paul doesn't like his butt licked.
No, well, it's only happened once or twice. It was many
I never
years.
said it didn't happen. I said I didn't like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be something that I would ask someone to do.
No, it's not something I fucking go. Hey,
She probably didn't do it right. That's
Yeah, right. That's what
I would probably go with James.
But you want to be James?
Well, if we had,
I would say James or Nick, one of those two.
Yeah, James or Nick.
Because they're both younger.
Yeah, it'd be nice to start over again.
For sure.
If you had to give up one luxury in your life, what would it be? What luxury would be hard to live without? Do you think you take that for granted? What luxury could I give up? I don't want to give up any of my luxuries. I fucking worked hard for them.
Yeah, no, I don't like that question, Skip.
Well, we know the question is we're not supposed to like it, you idiots.
Hey,
point of the questions.
You know what? Go fuck yourself, an idiot.
Somebody say, I got to stop saying that because everybody fucking comments that I say it so much. I don't even realize I do. I got to come up with a different fucking word.
What luxury, Paul?
I don't know.
For me?
Yeah.
Well, Fouad, I don't live a luxurious life. I'm pretty simple.
You actually don't.
You
know what? Paul actually doesn't give a shit about any luxuries.
I'm pretty simple. I'm pretty easy to keep happy.
What luxuries do you have in your life that you could give up? If you had to give up one, Guy, if you had a luxury in your life you had to give up, can you give up your car, your BMW?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'd probably give up my truck.
I even told you when I bought it. It was my first one I ever bought. I never felt the need to even buy something like that.
That's probably.
Do you even drive it, Guy?
I drove it. It's in the fucking garage now because we got fucking 30 inches of snow.
Yeah. We're getting hit right now.
Aren't you supposed to get another snowstorm?
Dude, it's supposed to.
Are we really talking about the fucking weather? Really?
I do this every day.
This is Paul's favorite topic.
Yeah.
It's his favorite topic. Every day he gets in the car to go to the gym. He says, the weather's pretty good today. I'm like, Jesus.
Polar vortex is coming. He hates it when I talk about the polar vortex.
Yeah. He's been telling me there's a polar vortex for like 2 months. I'm like,
it's coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
let's move on. Nick doesn't like that question. Top Canadian bodybuilders right now, and where would Chris Bumstead place if we threw him in the mix? We're not doing that. We did it on a previous podcast. Let's just go with top Canadian bodybuilders right now. Who's the best Canadian bodybuilder right now? Ian?
Current.
I want to go Ian.
Yeah.
Ian right now, yeah.
Who's second?
Antoine?
Yeah.
Antoine. Third? Regan?
Who? Oh, Regan.
Regan.
Yeah.
Then
Well, those are like the only three, right?
well, there's Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah.
Quint.
Yeah.
Who else?
He's gonna be good.
Yeah, he is.
He's potential to be very, very good.
Yeah.
What other Canadian bodybuilders are there that are doing well right now?
None that are active. I can't that are open bodybuilders at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that you guys would know better than me and Nick.
Do you think I could beat any of those guys right now? Or am I too old?
The way you look today, right now. We got some work to do for at first.
That was the best fucking answer. You talking about today? Right now?
That's great. That's so good. Would you rather have the ability to speak to animals or be fluent in every language?
I want to speak to animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Next. Talk about Kai Green 2009, first time at the Olympia after winning the Arnolds in 2009. What are we going to talk about?
What are we going to talk about?
Did he win the Arnold in 2008 the first time?
I don't remember. Which pro athletes in other sports do you think would make good bodybuilders? I get this question a lot.
Yeah.
Herschel Walker comes to mind.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson.
Dwight Howard.
Who's Dwight Howard? The basketball player?
Yeah.
How's he going to be a good bodybuilder?
Who's the guy that's in all the football movies?
Wait a minute. How is Dwight Howard going to be a good bodybuilder? He's like 6'8".
Yeah. No, he's like 7 feet. But you see how wide the guy's shoulders are, and he's got big shoulders for a basketball player. If he trained differently and ate differently, that guy'd probably be a freak.
So you think a guy who's 7 feet tall could be a good bodybuilder?
Well,
okay, then I'm
whatever has been at that.
Do you want to take back your statement, or are you going to double up on it?
He could have a nice physique. Let's leave it at that.
What about who's the guy? Terry Crews.
Terry Crews, yeah.
The actor?
What about the guy from the Green Mile?
Yeah, but he played no, not the actor. He played professional football.
He did.
Terry Crews did?
Yeah, he was in the NFL.
Yep.
Was he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Remember his first commercial? He was that linebacker, office linebacker.
Bill Romanowski.
Bill Romanowski. He was an actor?
Oh, no, actor.
No.
A football player. Football player.
Yeah. He was an
but
MD.
An actor. It was an actor to football player or football player or athlete?
No, it was athlete to where the fuck? It was athlete to bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Brian Dawkins.
Oh, so yeah, everybody I'm saying athlete to bodybuilder. Everybody I'm naming.
Yeah, so Bill Romanowski would be a good bodybuilder.
Yeah, so Terry Crews. Yeah, everybody I named was right.
Yeah.
Confuse me on my own shit.
Of all bodybuilders you've trained with, which one buried you the most? Nobody.
I don't get buried.
Neither do I.
Oh God. Okay.
Has anybody ever fucked me up, Paul?
Well, once or twice I have, but other than that,
Didn't you? Paul just threw up a cannoli cake the other day.
I did.
Paul ate a cannoli cake Friday night
too,
and then we fucking trained legs Saturday. He fucking threw up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but there's a reason why I threw up because I took a shit in the bathroom before I went in there to blow my nose, and I had a weak stomach from doing legs, so I threw up when I smelled his shit in the bathroom.
No, I think it was because you ate a cannoli cake before you trained legs. Well,
that might have something to do with it, Fouad. But remember back in the day, we used to train with another guy. He used to have bad breath all the time, and I used to throw up every leg day because of his breath.
If you're telling me nobody's ever buried you, then I can't believe you ever push yourself to the fucking max actual limit. Because Branch and Charles Glass have buried me before to the point.
Wait a minute. I didn't say nobody could ever bury me. I said I just haven't trained with anybody that has. I never got the chance to train with Branch.
Nobody's ever you've never trained and been like, fuck. I've trained and pray can this please just be over?
You know what's funny? Actually, me and Matt Jansen have had plenty of leg days where we bury each other.
Yeah, I mean, me and Paul have done that, but
no, the first time I trained
when someone says bury, I'm like, you're hoping it ends soon.
Yes.
I've never been through that.
I have.
We buried a lot of guys, Fouad.
Oh, yeah. I have too, but I've been through it. I remember two specific times it's happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both times Branch?
No, one Branch, one Charles.
Oh, you know what? I'll actually say The first time I trained legs with my friend Kyle Wilkes, guy knows him. He trained legs a little different than I was used to. Fucked me up completely.
Yeah. Fucked you up sore, or were you like, I hope this is over soon?
I wanted to go home after the first exercise.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Well, first we started with leg extensions, and then it turned into like this 10-set drop set shit, and then a static hold at the end, and then these partials, done. Wanted to go home.
Jeez.
Sounds brutal. Well, the first first few weeks that I trained with Fouad, I threw up every workout.
Yeah. When we first started, yeah. Why does Fouad have to argue till people change their answers and agree with him?
That's Fouad.
That referring to me?
No, it's referring to me because.
I'm saying you always try to change my answers.
Well, yeah, because I don't think people realize this is a fucking show. Like, if we all just said, okay.
If we all agreed, it wouldn't be fun.
If I asked an obvious question and we all just said, like, the itchy or sticky thing, right? And you're like, everybody was like, sticky. Okay, good. How long did that question last? 10 seconds?
Second.
And then we moved on. And there was nothing funny came from it. Nothing stupid came from it. And it just, that's it.
All right. For the fans out there, Fouad is a very, very good host and a very good podcast.
No, that's not the point I'm trying to make. I argue on purpose, is all I'm saying. But Paul also knows I just like to argue.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, have you ever been told your voice sounds like somebody else?
Like Seth Rogen, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People tell me Seth Rogen, yeah.
Oh, Seth Rogen. Okay.
Why? What do you think?
Somebody said your voice sounded like somebody they couldn't put their finger on it.
Yeah, so I get Seth Rogen a lot.
Really?
That's interesting.
What'd you say, Paul?
You sound like Seth Rogen?
That's what people say in the
I
comments.
think you sound like Seth Rogen.
I don't think so either. I think because sometimes I get like the scratchy in my throat. I don't know. Would you rather train with CT Fletcher or Rich Piana?
CT Fletcher.
Rich Piana. Guy? Paul?
It's hard. Rich Piana passed away, so it's hard not to say Rich Piana. But
you don't have to give the sentimental answer. Give the honest answer.
I would say CT.
Yeah.
CT was just like in your face motivating motherfucker.
CT for sure.
Oh, I take Rich.
Yeah. I didn't watch much of his videos.
This is the thing. When I was before, this is going to sound really shitty to say, but I'm going to be honest. So before I knew who Rich was, I think I saw him at a couple expos that just kind of waved, like we nodded at each other, but I never actually watched any of his videos or knew anything about him. I thought he was just this big freak with a lot of tattoos that was like acting like a meathead, talking about steroids and stuff online. So I'm like, that can't be good for the sport. Stupid me didn't actually watch any of his fucking videos. So I think it was just before he passed, I started watching his videos. And I'm like, this guy's really fucking inspiring.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything like super scientific, but he just told you how it was. You got to eat a lot of food. You got to train your fucking ass off. You got to go to the fucking gym, work. Like he wasn't overly sciencey, but it didn't matter. Like he told you what you had to do.
What was his training like? Was he like known to be like an animal in the gym too, or what?
I don't a couple times with him training. He never trained crazy.
I don't think I saw anything crazy either, but it was more just, if you watch his videos, Paul, it's like a day in the life every day.
Yeah, I know. And you told me that about him.
Yeah, but he's actually pretty inspiring and actually kind of fascinating to watch. He's just a very, very open book and not really any different than any of us.
Yeah.
He built a massive following.
But he has the cool factor because he's got the massive arms and the tattoos and the cars and the fucking sweet house and all that shit. But deep down, he's just like everybody. Like he's just a bodybuilder.
Everyone talks really highly of him too when you hear guys talk about him.
That's the other thing I found strange. I didn't know he was as nice as he was.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. Because
you see him and you see this freak tattoos and he's got the biker, kind of like the biker angle going on. So you think he's going to be mean or intimidating. He's fucking totally not at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather taste nothing or smell nothing?
Smell nothing.
Smell nothing.
Yeah, but if you can't smell nothing, you can't taste anything anyway.
Really? I think
that's not part of the question, Fouad.
Yeah, I think no. Hold on, but I think they're saying if that wasn't true.
But it is true.
But you.
What?
It was either or, man.
Hold on, but then it's a stupid fucking question.
It's not a stupid question, because stupid people would say, I don't want to smell anything, but then you can't taste anything anyway, so you lose.
No, but okay, so
No.
if you're gonna fucking always throw the science shit into it, and that you're gonna be scientific, then obviously I would rather not smell anything.
Yeah, but hang on, Fouad. I've had colds where I can't smell anything. I can still taste stuff.
Yeah, but you can't fully not smell. If you fully can't smell, you can't taste.
I don't agree. What's that got to do with your taste buds?
You have to be able to smell.
This sounds like a lose-lose question.
That's why I always think of it as not that way. Before it's like, well, if you think of it with the realistically.
Okay, fine.
Oh, shit.
1 second.
He's a deep thinker.
Yeah, well, he fucking's got to undeep himself.
Okay. Let's see.
Are you Googling it?
Yes.
Oh God.
I'm curious.
Wow.
What?
Your sense of smell is directly related to your ability to taste. When you can't smell or taste your food, your appetite is likely to wane. So it says your sense of smell is directly related to your ability to taste.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Surprises me. I don't know if I agree with that.
No, it's 100% true, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because Guy says it now. He agrees.
Well, if Guy says it, it's probably a little bit more believable.
I was like, honestly, I thought that was like a known thing across the board.
Well, apparently not. But now that you said it,
Well, there might be some truth to it. Fouad,
I love Paul.
okay, let's assume there's no science shit. Smell or taste?
I want to taste.
I want to taste.
I want to taste.
yeah.
What do you miss out on by not smelling?
Nothing.
You can't say that.
You can't smell your girl no more.
Can't smell your burger before you eat it.
But it's going to taste good.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gonna taste good, yeah.
Yeah,
It definitely
you can't smell bad. You can't smell bad smells either. Like that shit.
I would put fucking turds right in your pillowcase, Fouad.
I wouldn't be able to smell it. I don't care.
Yeah, who cares?
I'll sleep
Put it there all
on it,
day.
sleep through, but if I don't smell it, fuck, I give a shit.
Which path would you pick, Dexter or PHILS?
Dexter.
Phil.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck you, man. I want to win 7 fucking Olympias. Are you crazy?
Mm-hmm. Good point.
Listen, Dexter is an amazing bodybuilder and probably the GOAT mathematically, but Phil Heath is probably the second best bodybuilder to ever grace the stage. Arguably third. Arguably third.
Who are you putting first, Ronnie and Dorian?
No, see, for me,
Ronnie first, 2001 Jay is my close second.
Yeah.
2001 Jay and you know, Phil's best, whatever it was, 2014, 2013, 2011, I don't know, but those two are very, very close, and then Ronnie's the king.
Yeah. What about Dorian?
Dorian's definitely fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I think Phil Heath in his prime is better.
I think the fact that Dexter is Mr. Olympia because he won one and won all the other shows he did, plus lasted as long as he did, plus looked as good as he did for as long as he did. I'd rather do that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's
Me too.
There's something to be said for that, but I think I'd rather get in, kill everything for 7 fucking years, and then go, I'm out. See ya. I don't like. And then as far as the Dorian thing goes, just to clarify that point, I think when people say Dorian's better than Phil, Kevin Levrone almost beat Dorian, and Flex Wheeler almost beat Dorian, and Phil Heath is like much bigger than both those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Phil Heath could beat Dorian Yates. I don't know if he could beat 2001 Jay though. But Ronnie's the king. And so anyway, the point is, yeah, fuck. Imagine walking in and just crushing everything for 7 years straight.
Yeah. It was coming along like the phenom that came into.
You know who I'd like to know the answer of that too is I'd like to ask Dexter that question.
Yeah.
Like, would you like to have your record you have, or would you like to have won 7 fucking Olympia titles?
You want me to call him?
I think you would say.
Yeah, call him and ask.
Right now?
Yeah. Text him, be like, this is the question, and just see what he says, yes or no.
Call him, put it on speaker.
Cool.
None of this texting shit.
While you're texting or asking, that's a tough fucking question, man. because he's been around since like mid 90s. That's a long time to earn a living as a bodybuilder, man. Like, imagine that, Paul. Like, for 25 years, he's earned a living bodybuilding.
I was at the show when he turned pro. He turned pro in Detroit. I was at that show, the 92. I forget now, but it was
like I started making a living as a bodybuilder 2006. So for 14 years, I made money as a bodybuilder. He did it for an extra 10 on top of that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and how many? What do you win? 30 shows?
1 second.
Oh, hey, I got a question.
Put him on speaker.
I am. We're doing a podcast, and we want to know your answer to this because this
speaker.
All right, hold on. The question was, say the question, Fouad.
Dexter, would you rather have your career as is, or would you rather have Phil Heath's career? Numbers only.
So hold on. So I said Dexter. Nick said Dexter. Paul, what did you say?
I said Phil.
You said Phil, and Fouad said Phil. So I said, and then Fouad goes, I wonder what Dexter would say. I said I could call him right now and get him on the phone.
I would have my career. What do you mean?
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, because listen, he won an O. He won all the other shows, one of the greatest of all time, and he was on the stage for longer than anybody doing what he loved to do. How can you not want that?
That's why I said you should ask him if he wants to win 7 Mr. Olympias.
So he's saying, would you rather won 7 O's, Dexter?
No. Do what I did.
All right,
man.
Thanks, Dexter.
Yeah. Respect.
Right up under the Olympia, because everybody that Mr. Olympia, the only one that people can't say what Dexter did. Dexter did easy show. I want all the hard shows, and what I mean by that is Mr. Olympia is the only person that don't compete in the Arnold. So I'm beating all the other guys that's competing in the Olympia the same year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm beating everybody except Mr. And I won 9 of those shows.
Well, Dexter, you should just come on the podcast and we should talk about it in real life instead of this speaker shit.
Why? Let's do it, man. We need to do it.
All right, we'll do it. I'll shoot you a message. We'll line it up.
Okay, sounds good, bro.
Dex, just so you know, I chose you because I love you.
All right.
I mean, to each his own. If you got 7 Olympias, that's amazing. That's amazing as well. You can't. That's crazy. But just like Michael Jordan got 6 rings, okay, and he got 6 MVP finals. He's been to, he's won every time he's won, right? He's won 6 in a row. But LeBron James only have 4. But what he's doing in his career and how long he's lasting is still the best player in the NBA at 36 is unheard of.
Yeah,
so he's going to break every record. He's going to break the scoring title. He's going to break Kareem's title. He's going to break all of that stuff, man. So it's hard not to say when he's done that he's not the greatest, even though Michael Jordan got more rings.
Yeah.
That's actually a
good comparison, yeah.
Yeah.
Dexter, I have one more question for you, Dex. Can I title this podcast Dexter Jackson Says I'd Rather Have My Career Than Phil's?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. That's awesome.
Hold on. Say that again.
Now I put my career against Ronnie too. Against anybody. No one's done what I've done.
That's true.
True.
Wait, Dexter, when you come on this podcast, I'm just letting you know I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, I'm not going to talk shit like that and have Ronnie want to fucking blast me again.
I'm going to jump up. I'm going to call you when I get done.
All
right, Dexter.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Guy, for clearing that up.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, I see his point. I do see his point, but I guess to each their own.
That's why I said it.
I think to each their own, though. I think.
Well, let me ask you a question. If you love bodybuilding and you love competing, you're going to want to do it as long as you possibly can at the highest level you can. I think Dexter did that. Phil did it for 7 years, but Phil didn't do it for fucking.
Well, 30. Phil turned pro 2007 though.
Yeah,
Phil did it for a good 10, 11, 12. I mean, 10, 11 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Is it better to have a 25-year career or a 10-year career, but be the greatest in those 10 years? Nick, you're young. What would you rather do? Bodybuild till you're 50 or be the greatest ever till you're 30?
No. Hold on. Bodybuild till you're 50 and be one of the greatest.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Or be the greatest, but only till you're 35.
Bodybuild till I'm 50.
Yeah. It's tough. That's a fucking really tough question.
That is a tough one for sure.
But you know what? It's just as tough as the question is saying who's the greatest bodybuilder ever, because most people just say Ronnie's the king.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you start taking into the equation, the years Dexter did it for, the amount of money Dexter's made,
Yeah.
the amount of shows he's won, if you're trying to say who has the greatest career of all time, nobody beats Dexter.
No, for sure. The most successful career in history of the sport, I think.
But is it though? Because Ronnie fucking won 8 Olympias.
I just mean for the amount of time Dexter was successful for. And he was always at the top of his game.
And
except
look
for
at his body and his health. And it's
Yeah.
like, come on, dude.
Yeah, but if we start factoring those things in, then you're like, okay, well, Jay could say the same thing. Jay's been competing since '98.
I would consider Jay one up there battling for one of the best in the bodybuilders just overall in the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, if we're talking about what they've done on and off the stage and health and after their careers and all that shit,
Yeah.
Jay's probably fucking
Number one in my book.
number
Yeah.
one, man. Or, I mean, he'd still have to fight with Dexter on that one, but
Yeah. Top couple at least.
I mean, we still haven't seen what Dexter's going to do in retirement.
Yeah.
So we don't know how great.
Jay's got a lot of investments and a lot of other things. Jay's very good business wise, but so is Dexter. He's got his own fucking training business and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what Dexter's physique looks like in retirement.
I don't know, man. I gotta tell you, I'm a very competitive person. I think I would want to be the greatest for 8 years.
See, but to me, he was the greatest for a year, and I think being the greatest is still considered.
No,
being the
but I
greatest.
think I just want to be like run the fucking board
No.
for eight fucking years. That's incredible.
Nobody
Ronnie would literally show up to fucking press conferences and be like, "Who's going to be second?" Like, imagine being that guy. That's
Yeah.
that's incredible.
I'd rather have a long career and enjoy it.
Who's to say Ronnie didn't enjoy his career?
I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying you're missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying he didn't enjoy it. If I didn't have my injuries and fucking wasn't banged up, I would love to ride this out till I'm 50 because I fucking enjoy it.
But your perspective on that can change too as your life changes,
Yeah, the older I am and the more banged up I am, I'm like,
You know what? If I have to retire this year, it would suck, but I'm like content with what I've done. I think I would be extremely content, satisfied, whatever word you want to use, if I had 8 Olympias in the bag and I had to retire at 40. Like retire at 40 and have 8 Olympias, or retire at 50 and have 1 Olympia.
well, now you're taking age into consideration.
Well, that's what we were talking about is age. You just said I'd rather body for 10 more years.
Yeah, healthy. Like my body wasn't fucked.
Yeah,
up.
I know. You're saying if I could bodybuild for 10 more years, that's what I want to do. And I'm saying, really? Because if I won 8 Olympias, I'd be totally fine with retiring at 40.
Well, that's all subjective to the situation, though.
What do you mean?
So you're saying if I turned pro at 26 and won 7 Olympias?
If you turned pro at 26 and won 8 Olympias and had to retire at 40, would you rather have that career or turn pro at 26 and compete till you're 50 and only win 1 Olympia? But you win everything else.
This is a hard question.
Every other
man.
shoulder, yeah.
Now it's a hard question.
I'm telling you, man, I want to run the board. I want to be like, fuck you. I own shit for a
Oh,
decade.
fuck.
For a decade, I fucked up everybody.
I never liked dieting for those. So for me, I'd take the short but more Olympia career.
The amount of money, the amount of
You know what? No, I wouldn't. I'm telling you why. Because I enjoy, and I know you're going to say you can still do it, but nobody does it to that extent when they're retired. I enjoy going out to the expos and the fans and see. I enjoy that shit.
Yeah.
And if I got 10 more years of doing that I enjoy it.
yeah. I mean, teach their own.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just saying for me.
Listen, realistically, if I could have won 7 or 8 Olympias and retire at 40, my life would be a lot different because there'd be, be a lot of things would be different. You make $400,000 fucking 8 years in a row. That's life changing. So yeah, things would be different. But if I could do it all, win an Olympia and still win all those other shows and be healthy as can be and last till I'm fucking 51 years old and enjoy every second of it with all friends. Yeah. Who wouldn't want to do it? It's like I
don't think I would want to bodybuild till I'm 50 if I had won 8 Olympias.
No, I wouldn't either.
I think I'd be like, I'd be like, you know what? I ran this shit for 8 years. I'm probably the best in the world ever. I'm good now. I can sit my ass down.
Yeah.
I want to compete till the wheels falls off.
Even if you win 9 Olympias?
I want to win 10.
Okay, let's say you win 10. You want to keep going?
If my body still lets me.
I think I would lose motivation. Just knowing myself. If I won 5 fucking Olympias, I think I might be like, I'm good. I'm going to go home now.
Nah, see, I get hungrier.
I would feel like I had nothing to prove. I would never stop bodybuilding, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would feel the same drive to compete and diet and do all. If I had won 5 Olympias, I'd be like, maybe I would keep going until I lost. But once I lost, I'd be like, I'm good. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. I'm out.
Well, what if you just like won 2 and lost?
I'd be like, I think I'd be good.
You would retire still?
It depends at what age. If I won 2 Olympias at 36,
Yeah.
and I lost at like 38, yeah, I'd probably be out.
Yeah, you'd be done. So would I.
I'd be like, I'm good, man. Thanks for the time.
Yeah.
2 Olympias is a big fucking deal, man. 1 Olympia is a big deal.
Oh, it is, but I'm just saying. If you
listen, this is, I'll put it into perspective for people listening that throw these things out there like they're fucking just numbers. I won 2 shows that were small shows, the smallest of shows, and I feel like I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish. Imagine if you won a fucking Olympia. Like
for sure.
After 1 Olympia, I would be like, yeah, I don't really need to compete anymore. Thanks.
Yeah. That's why I said Dexter. That's my reasoning.
No, I know that. I know it's a massive accomplishment. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I couldn't imagine winning 8 fucking Olympias and needing more. Like I'd be like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm happy.
Yeah, I get that.
I get it, but I'd keep going.
Like Phil Heath. Like that's a great career. Ooh. It's like you walk in.
The hell you
got a cramp going over there or what?
My hamstring just fucking cramped, man.
That's the worst. Go get some salt.
Pickles.
Oh, fucking dude.
Dude, go get some salt water or something.
Nah, I'm good. It's going away.
It's not going to go away. You're going to sit back up and it's going to come back. No?
It's okay.
You're good?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, anyway. Time is it? All right, we got a little bit more. You have to choose one. See yourself in perfect gym lighting whenever you look in any mirror, or every piece of clothing you buy, own, fits perfectly.
I'm sorry?
See yourself in perfect gym lighting whenever you look in any mirror anywhere, or every piece of clothing you buy or own fits you perfectly.
Clothing I own fits perfectly.
Yeah. Clothing.
Nick?
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to go with the lighting one.
I thought you were going to go with that.
World's biggest shocker.
I think I'm going to go with the lighting.
That's actually tougher than.
No, because you're looking at the lighting. It's not really what you look like. It's you look like what you look like because of the lighting. So necessarily, that's not what your body looks like. So I just rather take the clothes that fit and fuck the lighting.
Yeah, I'd like to look good too. I like wearing nice clothes. Yeah, sorry, Nick.
Yeah, you're a vain motherfucker.
You're on your own. You're on your own this time, Nick.
Yeah.
That's all right.
You're on an island by yourself there, fucking buddy.
What are some of your worst fears?
I don't really have fears.
You don't have any fears? What about like a snake came in your house? You'd be fine?
Oh.
I'm getting the fuck out of the house.
Nick, that's called a fear. Something you don't like, buddy.
Fine. Spiders too, man. You want to see a big man fucking jump like a little bitch?
Really?
Fuck out.
Some spiders, yeah. I live on a lake, and some of the spiders, man, are like giant fucking black spiders. I'm like, fuck that, man.
How about centipedes? Get those big ass centipedes in your basement.
Yeah,
I
they're
hate
like,
those.
they're
Certain snakes, I don't fucking mind. But
Fucking-
there's certain snakes that scare the fuck out of me.
Any wildlife for me.
What's your
What?
big? What's your fear?
Mine?
Right? Yeah.
People. I'm scared of people. I'm scared
Are
of
you
people.
shitting me?
No, that's where my anxiety comes from. I don't like people. They freak me out.
Do I? freak
You have a
out?
podcast.
Yeah, but you're far away. I'm
virtual.
in a room. I'm in a room by myself. No, that's what. Listen, I'm being fucking honest, you guys. Sorry if it's too deep. It's my anxiety is my worst fear. My anxiety fucks me up, and it's people that cause my anxiety.
So
I
you
get
would,
it.
you would have a heart attack around me.
No, because I know you. You wouldn't fucking bother me anymore. I don't care what you think. Yeah, I don't know. That's what social anxiety is.
So it's anxiety of people you don't know.
Social anxiety is usually fear of like groups, like bigger groups, or like being in a crowd of people you don't know, or
But your
You know.
fear is what people think of you, right, Fouad? Or what you think they
it's
think of
not it's not necessarily what I think of me. It's just, sometimes you just feel like people are fucking staring at you, or they
that's
maybe
what I
they
mean.
maybe they think something of, I mean, that's part of it.
Yeah.
It's called
part of-
opinions. Everybody has them.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but listen, we're not gonna. I understand it's the one thing I do understand about anxiety is it's irrational, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
100%.
So that's what it is. That's my worst fear. I don't. Yeah, that's
It's a good one.
It's
Your worst fear is like being in a crowded room and you can't get out of it.
one of my biggest fears is being in places I can't get out of. Like, that's why I told you before. Like, when you go to the barbershop and they sit you in the fucking chair, and once they strap that shit around your neck to start cutting your hair, you're stuck there.
Yeah.
That's my anxiety goes through the roof at that point.
See, I mean,
You're
I'm
right.
stuck there while they're cutting my hair, but if I need to
Yeah.
get the fuck up and back, like I can get up off the chair.
Why? Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna say?
I've been like, yo, can I take a piss?
Never in my life have I done that in the middle of a
Oh,
haircut.
my barber, I text him all the time.
Yeah, but if you're friendly with your barber, it's one thing. If you go to a strange barber and you've never been before,
well, then maybe you should fucking become friends with your barber and go consistently.
well, I don't have fucking hair anymore, so I don't have to worry about it, do I?
So that's why you shaved your head. So you
I
just
did.
support
I'm
the
like,
barber at all
this-
costs.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, but yeah, shit like that.
Uber Eats and fucking DoorDash was the best thing happened to Fouad. He's like, I could order
Oh,
groceries,
yeah.
and leave the fucking house.
I don't gotta leave the house. Fuck everybody. No, listen, this is all stuff from probably my 20s. It's all much like I don't deal with it anymore. But that was the thing that fucking bothered me for a lot of my fucking life. It affected a lot of my decisions, where I was gonna go, what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's there. It's real.
I love it.
Why do girls go for bad boys? And wait,
Huh.
before we move on real quick, this is one thing I want to say is how irrational the fucking shit really is. Because Nick's right. I have a podcast, and even though we're not all in the same room, I would still be doing this if I had a studio and I could fly people in. So it's the strangest thing about anxiety is sometimes you overcompensate in ways to battle it. This podcast, my mom said to me one day, she goes, "You don't like being in crowds of people, but you go on stage in front of hundreds of people in your fucking underwear."
Thousands, hundreds of thousands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, how does that make sense? And it doesn't make sense.
How are
doesn't-
you backstage?
I'm fine backstage.
Because you know everybody.
But even if I don't know anybody, I'm in my element, right? It's usually when it's something where you're not in your element. Like
Yeah. I
like
get
in
it.
my early 20s, like I would have to go to like GM meetings for sales. Like, and I'd be sitting in a boardroom with like a bunch of executives at GM.
Yep.
And I'd be wearing like a golf shirt because I couldn't find a fucking button down to fit me properly. And they're all wearing suits. And I'm sitting there like 285 pounds, sweating and like not wearing the proper attire. And that shit causes anxiety because you're like, what the fuck do these guys think of me right now? I'm this massive meathead sitting in a board meeting and they're all wearing suits and they look like normal people.
I'd be like, I'm too jacked to get a suit. Sorry.
No, but it's just, I'm giving you an example of like something that can make you feel out of place that can cause an anxiety.
I
You know
get
what
it.
mean? So
Yeah.
Well, don't you think most bodybuilders are probably introverts? Most, not all.
I do.
And that's why we kind of got into the sport a little bit. to kind of build that.
Not Guy. Guy got into it because of football.
Yeah, no, there's always exceptions.
So, but it's different. It's weird. Like when you ask about biggest fears, I live alone. And one of my biggest fears, like I look at like my sister has her husband and 3 kids. My brother has a wife and 2 kids. And like everybody has somebody to take care of them. God forbid something really bad happens. Like God forbid something bad happens to me. My biggest fear is like something happened to me and me being alone. Because like I'm here. If something happens to me in my house.
So you're like gonna lay there. You're gonna lay there for a week before somebody finds you.
Oh, God forbid something ever bad happens to me. Or like growing up old, like by yourself, like that, and like being in a nurse, like that fucking scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like not having like somebody there is a scary thing. Like when like every night I go to bed, I'm like, if something like if I don't wake up tomorrow, ain't nobody gonna know. Like I'll somebody will eventually show up. But
next week I'll text you for the podcast. If you don't answer, I'll know something happened.
I just fixed your fear. There you go.
Guy, do you want me to move in with you?
No, because my house already got completely remodeled. I don't need to open my fucking doorways anymore.
What are you? It's weird, eh? Like everybody tries to be tough, but then when you peel away some of the fucking layers.
No. Like, listen, I no problem being by myself. I travel by myself. I go fucking hotels by myself, but I won't go out to eat by myself. I won't go to a movie by myself. I won't go.
I don't do that. I don't do that either. People think that's normal.
People think I'm fucking weird. I'm like, I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
But I don't mind being home every night by myself. I don't. But like, there's times like when I get home from the gym and I'm like pulling my driveway, I'm like, man, I pull up to nothing and no one every day.
Why? But why do? Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. But why do people feel like it's normal to eat out alone? Because I think that's weird.
I don't do it either. I feel like if I go out to eat with a group of people and I see somebody eating alone, I'm like, man, I feel fucking horrible.
Yeah, but they probably chose to do it.
I doesn't matter. That's whatever. I don't know them. So what they chose to do doesn't affect my feelings.
I can't imagine going to a fucking movie by myself either.
No.
You've done it, Nick?
I do it in prep sometimes, yeah.
I guess in prep, maybe you're trying to pass the time.
Yeah.
I definitely could see going to see a movie alone before going to a restaurant, sitting there by myself.
Oh yeah, me too, for sure.
Huh. Yeah, so I was like that before I got married. I would live alone. I like being alone, but I would never go out somewhere in public alone.
No. I mean, I'll go out like in public alone, but I won't go out and like
certain things.
Yeah. I run my own errands and do my own shit by myself all day.
Do you have any prospects, Guy?
What?
Like someone to live with you?
Like female companion?
Yeah. Do you have a female partner you're looking at?
Bro, my life, if you talk about relationships, think of a train, right?
Why do you have such a tough time with relationships? Are you really hard to be around?
No, I don't think I am.
Yeah, the people who usually are hard to be around never think they are, though.
You know what? I attract girls that like there's a lot of things I'm just not into. And like for some reason this
like what?
I don't believe in a lot of the like I feel like I'm gonna get roasted for this.
No, man, let's hear it.
I feel like people are gonna think I'm ignorant and arrogant to it, but I've had bad experiences with girls that I've dated. I don't like the spiritual, meditating, healing crystal, Reiki fucking. I can't fucking handle it.
Yeah, who the fuck likes that shit?
Every fucking girl, like my past 4 girlfriends.
Why?
Why are you attracting? Oh, I don't know what the world has turned into.
Why are you attracting gypsies? What the
fuck? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, no, that's just what you attract, man.
Like to an extent, like the yoga I can get, like meditating. Okay, if that's how you want to come, but like when you got to walk around with rocks in your purse and shit, and like, I can't.
Wait a minute. Is it like one rock, or is she collecting rocks?
No, it's like I've had a girlfriend that's like legit like went to fucking like crystal stores and like bought like.
She's gonna watch this.
Guy, what kind of girlfriend?
I'm gonna get a text from you in like a day. Like, I got so much shit.
I can't say the girls I've dated on here because I just can't.
I'm not
gonna
say anybody's name. Isn't there anybody fucking normal in your world, like in your area, in your world where you live?
I didn't say there's not like prospects. I'm just you know, please.
The reason I ask is because the older people get, the fucking harder it is to move in with somebody because you get so stuck in your ways that you
Okay, so we said that on the last. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Remember we said on the one podcast, I said I had to, was it a girlfriend like that was ready to move in, and I fucking like sabotaged it and freaked out and just I get it. Because once you get old, it's like you get stuck in your own fucking ways.
Yep. How long you been a bachelor for?
My life's a little crazy, bro.
What do you say to him, Paul? How long did you what?
How long you been single for?
How long? Well, he's probably had off and on somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's fucking.
Last time he talked, this is the problem with Guy talking about this. The last time he talked about his relationships on this podcast, he got shit like royally for like fucking.
Well, I know certain individuals watch this podcast consistently.
Okay.
I asked him if he had a girlfriend, and he said no.
Oh, and your girlfriend saw it.
The girl was watching.
Oh man, that sucks.
You know what?
And then Fouad. No, I don't think that. No, was that it? No, wait, no. I don't know, but you know what Fouad does too? He timestamps everything, so it's not like they got to fucking search
it's
to find the fucking stuff. So instead of letting them watch a 2-hour episode, hoping they don't find it, Fouad's like timestamp. I talks about girlfriend right here.
Yeah, 2916 guy denies having girlfriend.
It's like I can't get away.
Yeah, Fouad's good like that.
No, but it's crazy. But Fouad's right. But like in the same sense, like like the part I'm very big part introvert, but I'm an extrovert in a lot of ways too.
Yeah,
like you could put me in a crowd of anybody and I'll get along.
Yeah,
yeah,
it doesn't bother me.
I was a bachelor for about 10 years before I met my wife, and it was a big transition period for me.
Yeah,
but you know, you get used to it.
Yeah. I mean, I've lived by myself. I mean, I haven't been a bachelor, but I've lived alone since 2015. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been alone. Like when I say alone, I'm not saying I haven't had a girlfriend, but I've been living by myself.
By yourself.
That's what I meant too. For about 10 years, I didn't live with anybody. Wasn't really that serious with anybody. Yeah. And then, you know what
it's hard too, is that like you take the bodybuilding into it, and then you take the travel, and then you take owning a house and taking care of your house. And like, I don't have time to like go out or like, so it's like, if I meet somebody, it's usually like when I'm out somewhere doing something.
Yeah. You know? Right. Yeah. Your opportunities to meet people are kind of,
on. So, it is what it is, but I have some faith.
Yeah, well, we got the internet nowadays. You got dating sites and stuff.
I don't do that though. I tell people that all the time. My biggest fear is like going on a dating site, even like Bumble or whatever the fuck people go on, because I'm afraid like Bumble or like a fan is gonna see that I'm on there.
That's what I think. I think I'd see girls from work or something like that on there.
I can't. It wasn't me. I don't.
Isn't Bumble for gay guys?
What?
That's Grindr.
No, that's Grindr. You.
Yeah.
Fucking isn't. You are such a fucking douche.
Fouad and I have been married for a long time. We're out of touch.
Who do you think will win? Who do you think will make top 3 at the Mr. O first? James, Hunter, or Ian? And we'll add Nick to the mix.
Hello, what's going on here?
I threw you in, Nick. Don't worry, I got your back.
I appreciate that.
Who do you think will make top 3 first? James,
Me.
Hunter, Ian, or Nick?
Me.
I would say my first pick would be Hunter. My second pick would be Nick. My third would be James. Fourth would be Ian.
Paul, what do you think? You're the judge.
I love Ian.
That's a tough question. Okay, so we got James, Ian, Nick. Who was the fourth?
Hunter.
Hunter was 7th this year?
8th.
Yes, 8th.
Oh, yeah, Ian beat him, right? Ian got 7?
Yeah.
To be honest, I would have to say Nick, because Nick's got youth on his side, and his upside is more so than those other guys. I think he's got more room.
I think Hunter's the same age as Nick.
Is he?
He's older than me.
By a year?
But it doesn't say who's going to be.
Years.
It doesn't say who's going to be the best top 3. It says who's going to get there first.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who's got the potential to be the top 3?
So why would
it have to be either Hunter or Nick then?
Why would Nick be first if he's younger? It's going to take him longer.
I'm just going like, who's got more upside? Who can still get to that level?
Yeah, but it's who's going to get there first. So for me, I'm picking somebody who's in their prime, which is James.
Yeah, I just haven't seen James in a lineup like that yet. Like in a top tier lineup yet. Like an Arnold or an Olympia lineup. So I just don't know how he would stack yet against some of those top tier guys.
Yeah, but you haven't seen Nick in that lineup either.
That's true. That's true, Fred.
You're about to.
Which is exactly why I picked Hunter.
Hunter.
Because he's the only one that I've seen in that lineup and how he looked and how he did.
And stay on his own. Yeah. Hunter. Yeah. Hunter's. Yeah. That's a tough question. That's a really tough. But I would say Hunter or Nick, one of the two.
Nah, Paul, don't change your answer. You picked me.
I picked you the first, Nick. Okay, Nick, then Hunter.
I think James is going to be the first one to get there.
Really?
Yeah. I think this year James is going to shock a lot of people.
I'm interested to see him this year on a no stage.
I know.
Nick, would you rather fuck your girlfriend's soul in your mother's body or fuck your girlfriend's body with your mother's soul?
Oh, what a horrible question that is.
Wait, say it again. Hold on. I got to say it slow.
That's brutal.
I got to think.
Would you rather fuck your girlfriend's soul in your mother's body or fuck your girlfriend's body with your mother's soul in it?
I guess the second one. Oh, man.
I got to pick the second one. I can't fuck my mother's body.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but then your mother's going to know because it was her soul.
That's all right. It's my girlfriend's body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your mom,
the other way, you got to look at your mom.
But when
It's my girlfriend's body. You can't change it.
But when your mom goes back,
Nick's like, I'm just trying to have sex tonight.
that's not as easy as you guys think, man.
Yes.
You would fuck your mother's body?
Yes. Because the soul doesn't have a vagina. I want this question to be over.
But when your mom goes back, she's going to know how you fuck.
Good. She can report to whoever she wants to. That's cool. Good for her.
She's going to look at you different. She's going to be like, guy.
Yeah,
So
she's
you
gonna be
can
like,
fuck your mother's body.
I was going to say my son used to slaughter them bitches.
I can't fuck my mother's body, but it's not going to be her brain there. Like it's not. It's just, you know what I mean. So
I'm not fucking.
You got to look at her though.
We stop talking about this.
Yeah, that's a fact. I don't want to talk
If somebody says fucking my mother's body again, I'm gonna throw my laptop across the fucking room.
Okay.
Christ.
How dare you ask a question like that?
We end with a non-mother question so I can actually eat and not throw up after this.
Yeah, we're all.
Would you rather be fucked by the other guys on the podcast one by one, or would you rather watch all the other guys fuck your girlfriend or wife one by one, and you have to watch?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! These questions are brutal. Who are your fans who have
on this podcast?
Jeez.
These people hate.
Who kind of fans do you have?
Oh, dude, this is a shit I deal with, Paul.
And it's funny. Fouad always gets exempt from these questions because he's like,
I know.
I can't answer
No,
this.
I don't. I don't get exempt.
He lets everyone,
So
he
you're
lets
gonna
everyone else answer.
this one?
Or he has everyone else answer first.
Hold
then he says,
on. Okay, hold on. Fouad, answer the question.
Answer it, bitch.
Look at his fucking wheels.
I don't think I could. I don't think I could let everybody fuck my wife. I don't think I could do it.
You're taking dicks?
I think I'm getting really, really drunk, and I'm just gonna.
Oh,
yeah.
You'll never forget about it though.
It's gonna be Paul.
How the fuck am I gonna forget about a train running on my fucking wife?
I don't know, but how about a train running on you? That's probably worse.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's no right answer to that question.
Yeah, there is. You have to pick one.
What?
You have to pick one.
You have to.
Do I get to fuck them up when it's over?
No. You have to. You have to thank them for their service and let them go.
Well, you're gonna hate your
I'm not
wife afterwards,
thinking
anyways.
Actually, you have to pay him.
You have to pay. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, Paul. Pick one.
Oh, I got to pick. You're asking me?
And we're asking. Everybody's got to answer.
Okay. Well,
I want to know guys' answer.
We're gonna get guys' answer too.
well,
Guy's not in love with anybody, so it doesn't count. He can say whatever the fuck he wants.
Oh,
I don't want no guys running a train on my wife, the mother of my children.
Well,
I don't want no guys running a train on me either, though.
you got to pick
I'm
one.
sorry to say, sir. You have a gun point out. You have to pick one, so you might. Want to
I guess I have to do the man thing and let them run a train on me.
Oh,
I feel really bad about saying that. I feel horrible, but You're gonna hate my wife if I let everyone bang her, and I'm gonna hate all those guys that banged her too.
Yeah.
This way, I hate myself only.
Well, she's not necessarily letting them bang her. She's getting banged because you lost the bet, and that's just.
But that's even worse. You just sit there and watch your wife look at you with this look of disgust.
I'm gonna think she liked it or something, and I'm gonna get mad at her.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't live with her afterwards.
Yeah. And then after, he's not gonna be able to bang her because he's gonna hate her guts.
Right. Yeah. So we're gonna get divorced. At least this way, I can deal with my own problems. I can go to therapy. I can work on it.
Nick, what are you saying, brother?
What?
You said make it a good one. It's your answer. Your time to answer.
Yeah, you made it a good one.
What? You bringing the lube, or what are you doing? And where's it going?
Come on, Nick. What are you saying?
You just want to take one for the team. I couldn't watch.
What if I have a better one? What if the same scenario, but your wife or girlfriend says, "It's okay, I want to."
Oh,
what?
What do you mean? That's worse for that.
No, what do you mean she wants to?
Then it ends with the sound of divorce papers.
Yeah,
and I don't mean wants to like yes, please. I mean like it's okay, I'll do it for us.
So that you don't have to. So that you don't have to. That thing.
Yeah, like she's saving you.
Okay,
no.
Maybe then.
Then I would not be able to be friends with any of you guys ever again.
Yeah,
I'd be able to be friends with you guys.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
But we remind you every day.
I would never let any of you fuck my girlfriend.
What? Wait, one at a time. Why couldn't I be friends with you after?
You fucked my girlfriend.
Yeah, but only because I had to, Nick. It wasn't on purpose.
Doesn't matter. You did it.
Yeah, but if it was so that you didn't have to take it, that's all.
No.
Yeah, but you know what? You could never put your dick back in her again because you know all your friends have been there.
Yeah, but I would be like, mine's better anyway. I don't care.
Nah.
So what would you choose, Fouad?
Well, if she said it's okay, I don't mind. I'll do it for us, so that you don't have to do it.
I'll do it for us. It's not like you're winning $1 million here.
Yeah,
but I am because I don't have to do it. See, part of the reason I was going to take it for the team is so that she wouldn't have to be there and hate it. I don't want to put her through the misery.
But would you be able to have sex with her again afterwards?
It might take a little while, but yeah.
No.
You think so?
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
I couldn't.
No, I couldn't.
This next dude, it's like a string of bad questions.
But this one.
I have to ask. This is just they're all bad.
Well, where were these at the beginning of this podcast?
I don't know. Nick, would you rather sit on a dick and nobody knows you did, or not sit on it but everyone thinks you did?
I think you did.
I'm not sitting on it.
Obviously, the second one.
But you won't sit on a dick, but you'll let everybody here run a train on you. You're a real class act. You know that?
It's for my girlfriend, asshole.
Okay, last one.
Could Nick sit on the dick sideways like the dildo?
Would you rather have sex with a hot chick that has underarm odor or foot odor? She can't put on deodorant or put on socks or shoes or shower to cover up the smell before sex. You have to smell it every time you have sex. Would you rather have a girl have sex with a hot chick that has underarm odor or foot odor?
Foot
odor.
Foot.
Easy. All day.
Because if you're not near the feet, you're not going to really smell it, are you?
I don't really have a feet fetish like James does, so it's all good.
Yeah, so if you're not down there, like...
Yep, put socks on.
I'm not trying to smell pits.
You can't put socks on. It says you can't put socks on.
Oh, even still. Yeah, my head's not going to go down there, so...
What if you're between her legs, though, and you're doing your thing, and you can smell her feet?
Nope. And like she brings the feet up?
Yeah, like she pulls her feet, you know what I mean?
I just won't go down there anymore.
Hold them out.
Or what if you're doing missionary and she's got her feet like wrapped around you and you're
I don't like missionary.
You kind of smell. Okay, Paul. What if you're doing doggy and her feet are like right there?
Nah, bro. Feet are on the ground.
I could get over that. I think I can get over that.
You can't cover. You can't cover. It says you can't cover.
No, it says you can't put socks and shoes.
You can't cover. It says you can't cover anything. It says you can't cover them up.
So when she goes to bed, she sleeps on top of the covers?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
You're
I'm still thinking feet.
Yeah.
Because if she's bent over, you're not going to smell her armpits.
Yeah, but armpit smells way worse than foot smell.
Yeah, it does.
It's like musky, you know, like gross. Like,
and I like doggy style. So
me too. Me too. All day.
Nick, you will take any opportunity to profess your love for ass and anything to do with ass.
He's the ass man. He's the ass man.
He's the ass fucking ass man.
I got to order one now.
Okay. All right, guys. What?
Are those for sale on your website, Nick?
They're gonna be.
Okay, I want one. I'm gonna order one.
All
right, guys. We'll talk next week.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find Hostile and myself. And lastly, check out hostile.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.